Hello, hello, my friends. It's been a long time. So, howdy do? How was everyone's weekend? Looking in the chat, looking in the chat. I see all my favorites here. I saw Zephyr, Kathy White, Samantha, Dave Murphy, Juanita. Hi, Susan. We got a lot of people in the chat. Mods beware. I did not put any limits on this video on commenters. I just realized that. So it has been, thank you, Samantha. I am so tired still. I really thought that I would be able to get up and do some content on Monday after all the festivities. To no avail. I could not pull it out. And today I wound up running around doing a bunch of things. So I'm still cleaning up. Dave Murphy, Gregtoberfest. How are you feeling after Gregtoberfest? I did not drink at all. In fact, I had a really rude person say to me at the craft fair, "Oh, you must be really hungover." You know, I am a professional, if nothing else. But I did not drink at that. We did have a little Amsterdam spot. But my weekend really started on Thursday. I did start to prep some stuff. I went and picked up baby girl, and baby girl had a great time. Those of you that did not see the shorts, I got my cousin won tickets to Alice Cooper and Judas Priest, and Persian of Conformity opened up, and we went to the show. Ella and I and two of my friends. Everyone else could not make it. It was kind of a last minute thing, but it was awesome. And so then Friday was acupuncture, physical therapy, the show, and then Saturday I started cooking at 9 o'clock in the morning. Finished my cooking at 7. Party started at 4, and I didn't eat anything. It's the unfortunate thing. Alice Cooper was awesome. Dave Murphy and Samantha, I think, both got actual like live video footage while it was going on. And it was, Alice Cooper was amazing. His wife is out on tour with him. She's a dancer. So, you know, just the cleanup after that has been, you know, epic Herculean task. So, I have been busy all day. So there it is. There it is. So tonight I will relax, but I have to go to a college fair at 6:30. So I wasn't going to be able to get any production videos down. So I thought I would do some readings for you guys. So what do you got for me? First thing I want, Merck, Rob Halford still hits every high note, every single high note. He's got a big Santa Claus beard that I'm not real keen on, but he hits every high note. It was unbelievable. So, anyone that wants personal readings, we do have the $99 spooky season sale going on. You can knock off any donations that you make today. Oh, Mercury and Leo. I do care, and I have been so busy the last couple of weeks. Now that Gregtoberfest is over, I'm just able to just do my business. So we won't see baby girl until hi Kendall. Kendall, just listen in the background. Just listen. Can one of my mods drop Kendall's link as well? Please drop his link. Merc, if you could see my text messages right now and all my private messages, I literally put up on the Gregtoberfest group, do not call me, do not text me. I will not be answering the phone while I am prepping. So it's Kendor. So somebody drop Kendor's link, please, for his channel so that we can keep him floating away on those subs. But so a couple of things that I saw. My son told me that they found a baby in David's backyard at the LA house. I looked it up. It's a rumor. It's not true. It's not true. So unless he gives me more compelling evidence, my son, that is, I don't see what he is talking about. There's no there. I think someone at that fair may have walked off with my pendulum. I seem to be missing a pendulum. That's interesting. I did get some cool things. I'm just realizing that I don't have my pendulum. My amethyst one is missing. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Somebody took it. I another one off the internet. Not a big deal. So, pendulum thief. Who is the pendulum thief? Now I'll find it. I'm sure I'll find it. I got this cool bag. Oh, I sent this to Kendall. Kendall, look at my new bag. Thank you, Kathy, for dropping that link. This is showed this to Kendall. Little cool bag by one of the vendors who was right next to me. I was like, that was a cool bag. I am going to get one of those bags. I actually got two of her bags. I got one of these too. Olga Henry. It is named after her grandparents. So super cool stuff. So guys, I know there's a lot going on in the world. I know that Prince Harry is now refuting all kinds of information. So tell me what you want to see. I found my pendulum, kids. Found my pendulum. Wow, found it. Pendulum's back. Pendulum's back. It's not back. My coaster that says grateful on it. So I've got that packed up in something. I will find it eventually. I am exhausted. Juanita kicking it off. Juanita, just so you know, if you want to get a private reading from me, I'm going to knock that $10 off there, but you got to book during the live. So you got to book during the live. So I will drop the link for the $99 sale. Just drop that in the comments. That is the link if you want to do that. But thank you so much for your contribution, making my September great. So how are Harry and Meghan after being told no about the half in, half out? So I think I might have gotten a psychic score on this. I think I may have gotten one, because I did say that King Charles was entertained, and I have to go back and look at my video. I think I said King Charles was entertaining Harry coming back. I do have PayPal, honey. Let me drop my PayPal link. In 1 second, I will drop that PayPal link. Hang on, Buttercup. Where are my cut and pastes? Of course, I can't find it. I just figured out on we can drop QR codes too. So there's a way to do QR codes here. And I will endeavor to do that. Oh, sorry, trying to get my PayPal information up here. All right, so, wait a minute. Here, we'll do QR code for you guys. QR code, there's my PayPal. Screenshot it. You guys can use that QR code and go bananas with it. Susan, thank you so much. I will get to you in just a minute. So I do think I got a psychic score on this because I think I said that King Charles was looking to seek a personal relationship with Harry, not a professional one. So I think I got that. But I have to go back and watch it and see if I did get it right. So how has been feeling today? Locked up by his own choices here. Ooh, and exposed at the same time. So this is 9 of Wands and this is 8 of Swords. Both of them are at the end of a process. When we get to the 10, we conclude the process and we move on to something different. But they're very different energies here. The 9 of Wands is kind of like spoils of war are behind us. We're holding them back. We're hanging on to them. And this is being locked up by your thought processes. So maybe we'll get some clarification on those thought processes with the little itty bitty tarot. Let's see, little itty bitty tarot. Little itty bitty tarot. What is he all locked up about? I'm sorry, Samantha. Are you having trouble with that link? Hang on 1 second. This is what I can do. Copy. There we go. No, there's no one now. Settings. All right, let's see if this one works. Let's listen to the Reverend Horton Heat today. A lot of fun. Oh. Sorry, guys. Oh, super annoying. All right, you know what? I am Fortune Cookies Tarot on Venmo, and you should be able to find me if you just look me up. Sam, you have my phone number. Just look up my phone number. I'll get back to reading. I can't multitask either. So, if you ask a question, let me know. Let me know. All right. So, what is he feeling locked up about? What is Harry feeling locked up about? The moon, the secrets. Oh, about the unhappy home and the woman who is not a mother or a good mother. We'll say those kinds of things. So locked up by that. Under the surface, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. He did shady business for shady people. We're going to make this a little bit bigger for you guys. In the past, there's another happy home. Harry, you're unhappy in 2 homes. I wonder what the common denominator there. Hi, Stephanie. So if they're going to be able to halt, what elk? I missed something in the code. I missed something in the chat. What elk? Everybody, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. And 9 of Pentacles. Harry feels left out in the cold on this one. He feels left out in the cold. Since I think that's a psychic score, I'm going to send 5 memberships out right now. There we go. We got some membership wars going on. So we got Emily, Trish O'Donnell, Amsterdamage. That is a great name. Catherine the Greatest. I've seen that person before. And Stephanie Fox. Congratulations to you guys. So Harry is feeling, I think, the burden of his choices that he made before. How is Meghan feeling? Let's see how Meghan's feeling. How is Meghan feeling? Ace of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. She's glad they're out of her way. She is glad that they are out of her way because she was not. Ooh, that's interesting. She was not thanks, Samantha. No one cares how Meghan is feeling. No one does care. No one asked her if she was okay. So I said that today. Nobody asked me if I was okay. But here in the middle, this is the beginning of new things for her. But we also have the Ace of Cups, and I'm sorry, I'm drinking Coca-Cola, actually, guys. Like this is a rare event for me to drink this. But I was tired, and I hope she's puking her guts out. You guys are brutal. I was tired, and if I drank a coffee, I would be up all night. So this is a new beginning, but it's a new beginning that has an ending of goodwill. So here she is going to try and frame herself as, mark my words, she's going to try and frame herself as the supporter of Harry. But I don't think that that is the end game. Let's get the itty bitty tarot and get some clarification on this. Oh, Stephanie, my God, never a truer thing has been put in my chat. It's very boring and tired. I can't even imagine what that house is like. It's like fight, kind of makeup, fight, disagreement. Harry goes and, blows a bong or 2. And look at that, walking away. She's going to say, I got him out of there. I've said this before. I got him out of there because he would have never survived the royal family. And now she is ready to throw him under the bus so that she can have a good life. This is not a surprise to anybody, right? Not a surprise to anybody. She is going to say he's too much work. He was too damaged. He was too, well, here, I don't want to do that yet. So what we have over here is that nobody gave her a chance. 6 of Cups. There's nothing that anyone ever did for her. No one ever helped her. No one ever assisted her. No one told her the national anthem, blah, 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 blah. We all know that. And then down here, the 2 of Cups under the surface, she is just trying to cultivate her lifestyle. a lot of people would look at this Two of Cups as two individuals or a decision that has to be made. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's a coming together of her lifestyle that she wants. Yeah. Yeah. Kathy, me too. It is tedious. Watching them is tedious. There'll be a flurry when things actually break up and we'll all be back to look at it. I'm going to mute myself for a second. So Juanita, great question. Great question. Mercury and Leo, since I owe you a phone call. How is Haverton going to work out? Haverton. Ah, there you go. That Six of Swords. Moving on up to the oh, it's perfect. Perfect location for you. Don't second guess it. Let this be a new beginning. And it'll be home. Getting this card and this card in the same little sentence that we made here. Perfect. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no control over my body at this point. I'm so sleepy. All right, Susan. So Gregopedia, you want to say hi? We're live.
You're live.
Gregopedia is here.
I am here.
Candle is in the chat.
Candle.
Candle.
I have to get in touch with Kendor. I gotta know what he wants me to do with his back rooms.
All getting very strange. So what you need, what you want, what you get, but we're going to do a little pendulum work here. So,
yeah, she's Give us a second. Please stand by. You're going to the bed.
Please stand by.
All right, just close the door.
Don't stand by. We're still here. Just so you guys know, it's Ho-Co Pro-Po today. We're proposing for the homecoming dance next week. So, Susan, thank you for your patience. Test favorable will be a yes indicator, not like shaking your head, nodding your head up and down. No will be back and forth, like shaking your head. So are we getting favorable test results?
Stop.
Favorable test results. We are circling. That's a yes. We got favorable. Favorable. Looks good. Looking good. Penny. We haven't seen Penny D in a while. That's Penny Jonas. Hi, Penny. So what you need? King of Swords. This is like a biopsy because we're going in, we're incising. What you want? Ace of Swords, no more of that. What you get is Judgment. I think we're going to be in a holding pattern. I think they're going to say, come back in X amount of time and we'll just check and make sure everything's okay. Looking good in the meantime. So I like those results. I think the tarot is being very generous and nice. So Susan, I think that's awesome. And again, I've got some memberships out there. So drop some memberships. So if you guys want to drop memberships yourself, feel free. Memberships, I think, are becoming a bit unsustainable for some people. So I may do something different on there. You know, I've had a few people reach out and say, hey, you know, I'm just kind of watching my expenses, so I'm gonna cut back on my memberships. That's totally fine. That's it. Emily, congratulations, you got a membership. I gifted you a membership today, so enjoy that. You'll get early access to videos. Membership always has a discount code for readings. They get that dropped in there. I'm going to start doing that once a week, but sometimes the sales are better. So I'll let you guys know on community posts in the membership, and you get your own personal membership live. So we got 33 people in the chat. Any more questions coming in? Because if there are no questions coming in, I'm not staying. I'm too tired. I am too tired. So let's go just real quick. We are going to go to dashboard community. Let's see if we got any questions here. Kamala Harris. Let's update on copy.
Did you read on the ID stuff over in Britain?
All right, so we got a good one. And there we go. Susan, sending you lots of good stuff. Let's all drop a little bit of magic in the chat for Susan. There's some magic for you. I'll give you a little Halloween at the end of it. There you go, Susan. All right. So now this, Kamala Harris. Oh, let me actually change that question. Paste. There we go. Oh, Juanita, you can. That's nice. Nice wand. Boop, 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 there we go. Hang on. I'm trying to mark some of these questions. Christine Scott, I see your question. I know you asked me that. I was going to do it for mixtape, but that's okay. We've got good stuff going on now. All right. So thank you, guys. All right. Kamala Harris's marriage. Let's go to regular tarot. 35 people in the chat. Good to see you guys. I have to leave at 6 o'clock, so we have just about an hour. So I'm going to get as many questions as possible. Remember, any super chats, super stickers can be taken off a $99 reading. That is a sale that's going on, so I'm giving you even more value for that. Just make a note in it when you book your appointment, but you have to book during the live. Kamala Harris's marriage. Oh, boom, shakalaka. That's obvious. Taking the pressure off. Queen, she's the one asking for it. Queen of Swords. That's Queen of Swords cuts things into the Eight of Cups. They toughed it out for a while. King of Wands in reverse. So, you know, the wands are a very carnal kind of energy. I'm wondering if Kamala's not doing it for Doug. It's a hot mess marriage indeed, Zeph. And the Fool in reverse. I think this is going to damage both of them. Their what do you call it? Their Q ratings, I think, are going to be not so great. Yeah, 5. Yeah, you know what? The problem with this is that they're a political couple. They have all the same friends. And so none of the friends are going to know which one to stick with. So, but that King of Wands in reverse, that just means little Doug is not into Kamala. Little Doug isn't working on the job
Neither
here.
one gets to keep the milk.
Oh, right, yeah. So we're gonna skippity do over how's King Charles? How's King Charles doing? How's King Charles doing? Let's see how he's doing today. I'm going to switch back to the Sleepy Hollow Tarot, guys. After this live, I will put the decks in there. I didn't know which decks I was going to be using, so I didn't put them in the chat. Gotcha, Juanita. I see it. I see your question, honey bunny. Hi, Elaine. Thank you. I'm very tired. I am very tired. I have not caught up yet.
Me neither. Gregtoberfest took a lot out of me.
Ooh, King Charles. Magician in reverse. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. You know, it's unusual to that we got that same card for Harry. We got that same card for Harry. Does this mean that we are going to find out more information about his malady? Now, I'm not sure what this is. This is definitely a proposed surgery, or I should say procedure. Proposed procedure. But I don't think he does it. I don't think he follows through on it. Oh, you know what, guys? I forgot to hit go live on Instagram. We're now live on Instagram. So, oh, come on. All right. Ooh, you guys, the questions are coming fast and furious now. All right, slow down. Give me a minute to slow down. So, this proposed procedure that they are going to do with King Charles. I want music in the background. You guys want music in the background? Let's do some music in the background.
Mockingbird. Yeah.
I'm going to turn it down. Tell me if it's too loud. We'll put the... Oh, wait. This one. Oh, some blues. I don't have any blues on my... I don't have any blues on my... Oh, wait. That was it. That was good. Sounds macabre. We'll just keep going with that. Let me know how the volume is. How's the volume? Good? Give me a thumbs up if the volume is not too loud. Sphinx!
Boom, yummy.
All right. We're going to be talking about that digital ID in a minute. So So I think King Charles is going to have a proposed. Thank you, Juanita. If it gets too loud, let me know in the comments. So King Charles is going to have a proposed procedure, but I think he's going to turn away from it because it's going to take some more time out of his schedule. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to manage both. Here we go. We're going to do 10% on there. So I think it's a bit too much for him to manage his proposed procedure and the events coming up. Under the surface, he is heavily relying on the Prince and Princess of Wales. He is also heavily relying on the Queen. So, getting a little loud now. All right. In the past, 7 of Swords. This is a bugaboo that's not going away, guys. You know, we all know that. We all know he's not, it's not curable. Up top, Hierophant. He's not using his highest mind here. He's not using his highest judicial mind. And then here, we're going to get bad news in the future. So, oh, Dave Murphy, I have the wrong question up there. I'm sorry. There. We should have just had that one. So I think we're going to hear about some progress that has gone on. So some progress that's gone on. Yeah, it's not looking good, guys. So let's do this real quick. Prince Philip. Prince, 43 minutes. How have I been on 43 minutes? I feel like I've done nothing. Prince Philip. Oh, Elaine, what's going on? Oh, Elaine. Yikes. Little magic for Elaine in the comments, too. Let's drop some magic for her. A little bit of healing magic. And I'm sending over a pretzel.
What's the matter?
Her feet are crushed. Looks like. Feet. Yes. So, Prince Philip. Is he the biological father of Prince Andrew? Let's start there. I'm giving you one card. One card. You ready? Whoa! Well, I can interpret this 2 ways. I could say this is a no. Because in reverse, the devil is usually a great big yes. I could say this is a no. But I could also say that Prince Andrew is the bozo that Prince Philip was stuck with. So let's let the pendulum decide.
Okay.
Prince Andrew, is he Prince Philip's biological son? It's a yes. He's the bozo that Prince Philip is stuck with. I think, well, whilst he was very spoiled, I think he is probably the least successful of their children. All right. Is Prince Andrew the biological father of Marcus Anderson? Does anybody know who the proposed mother is of that? Drop it in the chat if you do. Prince Andrew, the proposed father of Marcus Anderson. This, I'm going to say no. Because the Empress is the mother card. This is so... Maybe I should have asked, is Prince Andrew the mother of Marcus Anderson? No, this is the mother card. And this is like a no on pregnancy. So no. I think everybody's kind of in the right spot. You know, I don't know if we've got too much vodio dough going on with the current lineage. So, Emily, will Australia push for digital ID? I just had a talk with Sphinx about this. we were talking about digital ID because I was like, I feel like it's already there. I feel like we're already kind of in that mode at this point. It's so easy to follow people and find people. Hey, doxers, you know what I'm talking about. I just think that it is kind of inevitable. I hate to say that. I'm sorry. Oh, let's see if anybody's on Instagram. We got somebody on Instagram. I have no idea who it is. Hi, Instagrammer. All right. So do we have digital ID down under? So, Juanita, we got Temperance and we got the Three of Pentacles. So I think if Australia is going to implement some kind of digital ID, if the course of events in the world necessitates them having one, I think they're going to forge their own path. I think so. Techies, head to Australia. I think they're going to forge their own path for this. I don't think they're going to follow the model that's being pushed out by, WEF and the UN and all those things. I just don't think we're going to see that. I think it's going to be a little bit different. So
WEF wants to do that?
What's that?
WEF is involved in it?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We know what that means.
So
Can't say it out loud, but we know what it means.
What, the mafia?
No.
Illuminati?
Yeah.
I said Illuminati.
BlackRock, Bilderberg Group. All that good stuff.
Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, the Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear's involved?
Build-A-Bear Corporation. They're in charge of our finances. They've always have been.
Who knew?
Well,
all those teddy bears are listening devices.
Yes.
So,
Colonel before they went pizza.
So for my Australian people out there, how is their digital ID going to work? Three of Cups, Queen of Cups. Nobody's going to be happy about it.
Everybody gets a call.
Australia, you all are going to have to push back on this really hard, because I think you're going to run into a situation where, no, Elaine, it's no, you can, it's general questions. If you want personal reading, if you want to do donation, I will take off your donation from the $99 sale that I have going on now, but you have to book during the live. Pinned comment up at the top. So any donations that you give can be taken off a reading if it's booked during the live. So I expect you all to be scrambling over and booking readings left and right. I really am just so tired, guys. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of energy, but I wanted to get here. I want to show my face. So Australians, I think that you guys have to kind of push back on this and make it an Aussie specific thing. Not, and I know it sounds terrible to have someone have dominion over everything. You know, if you didn't pay your electric bill, we can shut you down from buying yourself an ice cream cone or, you know, whatever it is. I think if you guys push back on this, you pushed hard 7 years. Oh, okay. The Australian card. Okay. So do that again. Do over, Dave Murphy. Definitely do over. You guys want to push forward on that one to say, no. You're not doing it. The Australian card. So that's what I think about that. So, all right. And we've got Juanita here. Juanita already made a great big donation. The Prince and Princess of Wales are coming to Australia. Will they go to Perth? All roads lead to Perth, right? I think it is going to be a more notable tour than previously. It's almost Australia card. Okay, I said not Aish, Australian, Australia. Hey. So I think it's going to be a much larger tour than previously expected. Why do I think that? Because I think the fullness of time is on its way. I think they are presenting the Prince and Princess of Wales because will eminently be in the top job, so to speak. So let's see. Is it because the fullness of time is rapidly approaching? This is their opportunity, the Prince and Princess of Wales. This is their opportunity to go on like a pleasure trip almost and actually get to know people, get to, cuddle up with people. This won't be a diplomatic trip. It will be a social trip. And they do want to as my cell phone. They want to polish up the perception of the Prince and Princess of Wales for that top job. They're building excitement. You know, when you want to launch a new car, you will build excitement. Some car manufacturers will like show just the fender. Look at these curves. Look at this. You know, they show like the engine. They don't show the body type. This is building excitement for their ascension to the throne. So it's purposeful. The reason we have that 7 of swords there is because they're keeping secrets about the king. So things are happening. I'm sort of answering. I may have missed it. I hope I'm not missing it. Well, David's right here, so I think I'm going to answer it anyway. Our prime minister is in UK. Just met King and formally invited William and Catherine to tour Australia next year. Will this go ahead? No. I think that's a good question. Zeph, I'm getting a little chills from that comment there. Let's hope they don't have to return to the UK swiftly during their tour. I get chills up my right arm and the hair on my right arm goes up when we hit something like that. And I think maybe they might have to hasten home. So are they going to make it? They are going to make this trip very quickly. Transformation at the end of it all. When they say next year, this is not going to be next summer. It's not going to be next fall. You all in Australia are coming into spring and summer. I think it's going to be sooner than later. I wouldn't even be surprised if it was right at the beginning of the year. So you all let me know in the chat, like, what is the best time to tour Australia? Because I think that it's going to be booked quickly. I know their calendars are set ages in advance, but this looks like they're going to rush right in. There's an importance to getting them there. And at the end, we have transformation. So will they have to leave early? Will they have to leave early?
Transformation.
That's ascension.
Do you see?
Look at that, guys. Look at that. The trip is important. They're going to get all the important things done, but they will be rushing home. Not yet, but that'll be coming. That'll be coming. So that's unfortunate. Dave, you might be closer on that that February. Yeah. Oh. Well, God bless him. Let's throw a little bit of magic in there for King Charles. I'll give him some beers and some stars. I'll give him a pretzel too. You get a pretzel. There you go. Beers, stars, and a pretzel. Those are for King Charles, guys. Christine Scott. Good one from Christine Scott. Will Andrew and Fergie be made to leave their residence following Fergie's email to Jeffrey Epstein? So if you're unaware of what's going on with that, she really does kind of lay it on thick with J.E. We can say his name now. You know that? I'm going to switch decks too. So they currently live in Royal Lodge. Grade 2 or grade 1. It's either grade 2 or grade 1 home. I think it's a grade 2. So that is an important building that is like historically important adjacent. It's not necessarily, I think, he has a 75-year lease. Samantha. We got jokes in the chat, my friend. I go over there and give Samantha a sub. She doesn't put out any content. She's got almost 100 subs. Right, Sam? She's like, why do I have subs? I don't even put out content. Oh, love that gal. Love you, Sam. You are a peach. So, all right. Are they ever going to be asked to leave? Royal Lodge. 3 of Cups. It's going to be contentious always there, guys. Hangman. There, 9 of Cups. Ooh, they are worried about this all the time. There's a happy squirrel. 2 of Cups. That is separation from it. 10 of Pentacles in reverse is also separation from it. So this particular deck has a happy squirrel and a sad squirrel in it. I love these two. So, planning a February tour. Okay, thank you, Dave Murphy. I'm thinking the same thing. I think right after the beginning of the year. So happy squirrel at one point, Andrew and Fergie were perfectly content, happy there. Now it's in reverse. So that happy, crappy, sappy nonsense is kind of wearing thin. 2 of Cups, I do think that they're going to be asked to leave. The part of the contention with Andrew being there with the 75-year lease was that he had a limited income and was unable to keep up with the maintenance on a historic mansion of that proportion. So, Juanita, that's awesome. Please make sure that I deduct your donation from that. I want to make sure I donate that. I deduct that donation. So I've got buku expenses next month. We've got start looking for Angus's car. It's going to be crazy. So here in the middle, the 3 of Cups, they have been jangling and wrangling in that place. So I do think that they were exceedingly comfortable there and a bit presumptuous about never being forced out of there. Now just the deck is stacked. No pun intended. The deck is stacked here with the Hangman. They're just not able to compete with all the bad press. 9 of Cups, they're very worried about that wish coming true or that nightmare coming true. And 10 of Pentacles, I do think they're moved out of the family home. I do think. Do they force him to go, them, to Frogmore Cottage? They force them to go to Frogmore Cottage. Hey, Kristen. I see you over there on Instagram saying howdy do to all the Instagram people. So do they make Andrew and Fergie go to Frogmore Cottage? They don't want to go there. Hangman, look, same cards, guys. Same cards. I already shuffled. 9 of Cups. 6 of Wands. This is interesting. And 7 of Cups. I think they are given a choice of other locations. I think they are actually offered something that they consider better than Royal Lodge. I don't know what that would be because Royal Lodge is pretty posh and it's pretty huge. But I do think that there is some disrepair going on from the age of the building. So we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, I think they are. The pun was intended.
All fun should be intended.
So I think they are going to kick and scream all the way, but maybe they'll ask for William and Catherine's old house. Maybe they'll see if they could throw their hat in the ring for William and Catherine's old place. That was the former monkey house on Windsor grounds. Like maybe they'll just see if they can get closer into Windsor grounds. So we'll see about that. Those two happy people.
Monkey house.
Huh?
Monkey house.
It literally housed monkeys.
Oh. No.
Yeah, that so they I think it was Queen Victoria had monkeys in there. But it literally had monkeys. It was a beautiful house though. So can't remember the name of that. High Star. If anybody can remember the name of the house that William and Catherine were living in up until recently, it was like a 4-bedroom house. They didn't have any staff or anything. Unbelievable. All right, so Sphinx. Is King Charles being pressed to say something on digital ID? Is he being pressed? Adelaide Cottage. Thank you very much, Zephyr. That is absolutely what I was trying to remember. Adelaide Cottage. It is adorable. It's adorable. So, Ace of Wands. Yes, he is being pressed to say something about it. And I'm going to even go the distance and say I think he likes this idea because he's going to be able to follow people around. Thank you, Star. Thank you. King of Pentacles. King Charles thinks this is a great idea. The reason being is that he sees it more as a tracking device for family legacy, for medical purposes. He sees kind of the good side of the coin, whereas other people see it as being able to manage our money. King Charles, in fact, thinks if someone gets too, we can actually see people that are financially not sound and we can support them through this. So that is what I think he is going to say, is that we can see if the old are have enough money, if the infirm have enough money. The Knight of Wands, he does know that this is a sacrifice of freedom, sacrifice of privacy, but he does see it as a beneficial sacrifice of freedom and privacy. He is going to agree with it publicly. We're going to see him agree with this publicly. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. All right, so we got Juanita. Juanita back on the board. Elaine, I don't think William would either, but I think we'll go back to that in just a second. We'll go back to what the strategy is for Royal Lodge. We'll read on Royal Lodge itself. Thank you, Dave Murphy. I will not think that they're yelling. I'm yelling all the time. I'm from Jersey. I don't even know what yelling sounds like because we're always yelling. So as Harry learned his strategies from Prince Andrew how to play the game. That's a big yes. So the throwing the toys out of the pram, for Americans, that's just like a big stupid temper tantrum. Yes. That business of making threats, making, stampy, obnoxious kind of threats. Yes, he has learned that from his Uncle Andrew. He's seen his Uncle Andrew do it. He is also evermore going to use the mommy card. I lost my mother. He is always going to say that. The Eight of Cups, the fight is worse than the alternate pathway to kind of sort things out on their own. That's the worst part about this, is that they are just kind of stamping in place and yelling, when if they just shut up, rolled up their sleeves and painted the wall, like things would be fine. It's just really terrifically bad. Exposure is their daisy cutter here. Oh, hands up, who knows what a daisy cutter is? Hands up, who knows what a daisy cutter is? It's a Moab. What, a Moab?
Yeah.
Moab.
Mother of all bombs.
Mother of all bombs. So I know everything. I'm a second son. I've been here. I've witnessed everything. I'll tell all. It is in their nature, both of them, Harry and Prince Andrew, to be combative until they get their way. And is that a learned thing? I don't know. Is it something that you watch somebody else do and you kind of pick up? Maybe. I don't know. We're going to switch over back to Adelaide Cottage. So we are going to read a little bit on Adelaide Cottage here. And I'm going to leave this. This is going to be our last question. I got a super sticker from Karen Morrell. Thank you, dear. Did you have a question? I don't know if she had a question. And then I've got Karen Coltis's question. That's going to come up too. So stick with me. So I'm going to close the chat questions. So, Karen, you do have a question. All right, hang on. Thank you, Karen. Let me just start that. All right, there we go. Hang on. Sorry, Adelaide Cottage. What is going to happen to Adelaide Cottage? And questions are closed, guys. We're closing up questions. I've got all the questions I can handle. So Adelaide Cottage does not like the stewardship that it's experienced. Thank you guys for hitting that react button. That actually does a lot of good for me. So thank you so much. Star, I'm going to have to get to that question. I'm gonna have to get to that question in and Samantha, I'll have to get to your question in a mixtape that I'll do this week. I'll do a mixtape this week too. Sorry guys, I will do it. Star and are one of the mods or Samantha, grab those two questions, yours and Stars, and just WhatsApp them over to me and I'll add them in when and if I missed any questions, guys, put them in now and my mods will text message them over to me. So Adelaide Cottage is an institution in itself, but it does not like the stewardship that it has had. I think that there are a number of issues in the house right now that need to be addressed. And this Mexican standoff that is going on in will they, won't they move out? The Mexican standoff really needs to stop because we're at a precipice where things are going to go so far in a poor direction that we're not going to be able to recover Adelaide Royal Lodge without a lot of intense work. And I think that's one thing that you can't do with a historic home is you really can't get in there and like tear down walls and go absolutely bananas because they just can't take it sometimes. So they do have heritage wood in them and whatnot. So does the house want Andrew out? Yes. Yes. I don't think he's been caring for it properly. And the Queen Mother was in there. But I do believe that the Queen maintained things for the Queen Mother. I don't think the Queen Mother had to pay out of her own privy purse. So, a lot of keywords today.
Very literal.
All right. Oh, Kathy White, you are fantastic. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, Karen Murrell, just want to remind you, your super sticker is getting you $5 off one of the discounted readings that I have going on this month, but you have to book it during the live. So get in there and book. All right. Will H ever give up? He's always going to be combative about anything. Meghan. That's a little different. Meghan is visible. So it's not so much that she gives up, but that she's sussed out. We all know what she's up to. We all see it. We all know what she's up to. So Harry is just a combative person. Give him something. Bring him to a party. He's going to complain about something. A what?
Peas are hard.
Oh, the peas are hard. Yes, Harry's peas are hard. So he's just going to complain about something. And I talk about some women that have been in my life, one particular woman that would just complain about stuff because she thought it made her seem high class and discerning, but it just made her look like a bitch. And that is kind of Harry's thing. I've said it before. He wanted to cosplay as a poor person because it was just too much luxury being a prince. So will Harry give up? No, he is well practiced at being a complete jerk. And will Meghan give up? She won't necessarily give up. She's still going to try and convince us of her truth. But she is going to try and make us think otherwise. So, unfortunately. So, we've got yet another Karen. Karen Cultis. Karen Cultis. You get $9.99 off your booked reading if you do book one. So, would love to see you on my schedule. If not, don't worry about it. I may do more of these in the future, guys. These are fun. So, all right. Son's trip home. Let me switch decks again. Zephyr. Oh, Kathy, don't worry. It's easy. It's easy and fun. I don't tell anybody anything bad. When I was at the art fair, somebody said, I want to get a reading, but I don't want you to tell me anything bad. I said, I don't say that. No. But Sphinx said, sometimes I think you're a little too positive, optimistic, a little too optimistic. So, oh, Mike, how are you doing on Instagram? I see you over there, dude. I see you over there. My old neighbor. It's good to see you in the views on Instagram. I don't stream to Instagram quite enough. I really should do more. So, Karen, son driving home in a week. Any issues? Let's see what's going to go on with that. Now, it might take him a little bit longer than expected, but I think he's going to show up. He's going to be at the doors, little smiley face when he gets home. Totally fine. Anything that he should be worried about? Well, short of peeing before it's an emergency and filling up the gas tank before it's on fumes, I think he's going to be fine. Headed home, with that little mama card there, he's into it. Let me read for you. So what do you need to do? I don't know if he's coming to you or if he's going somewhere else. Oh, dang, Murphy, I did not tell you that. So, Karen, if he's coming home to you, one of the things is fill the house with people. So I don't know if he's got friends that are local or cousins or siblings or whatever. Fill the house with people. I just for like, a quick spell, like when he crosses the threshold. He's gonna be tired. He's gonna want to go to sleep, but it'll be nice to see some faces and have a bite to eat with them real quick, and then kind of go off to not be sitting in a car driving. So I think he's going to do just fine. So, all right. Now, Sam, still have like, oh, Kathy White. Kathy White, do you have a question now? Let's see if Kathy White's got a question now. I don't know if she does. Did I miss it? I'm scrolling up, kids. I don't know, but thank you for your contribution. It all helps YouTube know that I'm doing the right thing here. By the way, guys, Otter Spirit, my ambassadorship for them continues, and they are sending me a Halloween set. I'm very excited about that. Super excited about that. And I have a new discount code. So it's Fortune 20 for 20% off any purchase, and Fortune 30 for 30% off $99 or more purchase. I think they also give you free shipping after 75 too. Oh, you didn't have a question. All right, Kathy, no problem. You still get your discount. So Ilhan Omar was my good friend Sam's question. Ilhan Omar. What's her little future here? Let's see what her little future is. No, she's got a lot of things to say. Oh, so I do declare, you know how we had that little squad? They were calling them the squad here in the United States. I think the squad is breaking up. I think she's pulling away from the squad a little bit. And I think she's kind of doing her own thing. She is, believe it or not, trying to become a little bit more moderate. She's trying to dial back some of that. So I don't know if she's up for election soon. Oh, thank you, Zeph. Thank you for dropping that. Zeph, you are fantastic. Look at that. It's Zeph. There's some crazy stuff there. There we go. Crazy stuff going on. There. StreamYard, you're killing me here. All right, that's great, StreamYard. Okay, that's great. Can we get rid of the informative? There we go. Yay. House of Rep, 2 years. Oh, midterms. Okay, so she's gonna pose more moderately for now, so that she can kind of make some new friends. But I think she's pulling away from the squad a little bit. That's interesting. And then what was the question about Krakatoa? Krakatoa. A lot of earthquake stuff going on, guys. A lot of earthquake stuff. So, all right, so I don't have to answer these in a mixtape. Krakatoa.
What
Oh, it wasn't Krakatoa. I'm sorry. Was earthquake 8.8 in Kamchatka actually one of good forces over evil entities and not a natural earthquake? Wow, that's an awesome question. Not Krakatoa. I am not talking about Krakatoa. The earthquake. Natural earthquake or not. Going underground, kids. Yeah, it's hot though. Oh, the full in the sun. So I am not going to be surprised if we don't see more of this. And I think we're going to see, because I'm thinking volcanoes, I think we're going to be seeing some more of the volcano action going on, not in that area, but in other areas. So you have to remember, like when we have these plates shifting, when the plates kind of move, there's stuff going on under there that's going to start spurting. It pushes pressure on something else, and then we get these geyser kind of things. Solar weather, yes. When we have solar storms, solar flares, those kinds of things, they do affect the earthquake activity that we see. Yeah, these land masses are going to keep moving. That slip, that big slip that they had, I think they have another slip coming in Kamchatka. I think we got another one coming. So stay vigilant. I don't know if that's close to you, Star. I don't know where you are. And I don't know where Kamchatka is either. We're due for a big drift. Yes. Great book called Pole Shift. It was about the shifting of the magnetic poles. It's an old book, and a lot of people think that it's kind of hokey and pseudoscience and whatnot. But Maria, I'm just ending. I gotta leave. I gotta run out. I got a college fair to go to tonight for my son. So I'll do another live probably later on this week. So keep an eye out for that. But so pole shift really was about the hi Karen. I'm just splitting. I'm sorry, honey. So pole shift was about the magnetic poles shifting, which doesn't mean like the whole planet turns. It's just the magnetic pole shift. So a lot of people had some interesting things to say about it, but now we're starting to hear like people in the pseudoscience realm that are saying, those kinds of things are happening. But boys and girls, this was a delight. Thank you for putting up with me being just a little bit more than tired. I really am. I don't know how long I'm going to be at this college fair. I don't know if I'm going to be able to not yawn. So it's 5:55 on the clock. Woo! Let's do it. So I got to tap into that energy. But thank you guys. If I drink more Coke, I'll be up all night. So I got to be careful of that. I'm very caffeine sensitive. So if I drink more than like 2 cups of coffee a day, thank you, Juanita. I need the magic. I gotta tap into that Australian time zone stuff. But if I drink too much caffeine, I will be, jittery and crazy. But I love you all. Thank you so much. Be back on schedule tomorrow. Yeah, Dave, I should have given you a heads up before I went live too. Sorry about that. I'll give you a ping next time. So Stephanie, I am jealous of people that do that. Like my girlfriend Kay, her father drinks black coffee at night. I don't know how you do that. I can't drink coffee at night. When people say, you want coffee after dinner? I'm like, no. And if it's decaf, I'll only drink like a half a cup because I will be wide awake. But everybody, you've been super generous. If you made a contribution today, go on in there and book yourself a $99 reading, and I will take the super chat off. Just remind me of how much you put in there. Juanita and Kathy White, looking forward to seeing you two. We're going to have some fun in our readings. I know you're already booked, and this is going to be a fabulous, great day, isn't it? I'm I'm trying to do too many things here at once. Trying to make this one screen nice and big. So let's see what we got. I still got a couple of minutes. And let's see. Looky here. We got appointments on the books, guys. Looking good. Thank you so much. I am excited about this. So everybody have a great day. Thank you so much. And I am I will see you all in the future. Thanks again. I'll see you later this week.